Ran up to Noosa today where they're having their electric vehicle expo. There were a heap of different EVs, electric bikes, scooters, chargers, heap of different displays. Got to meet a lot of nice people all keen to talk about their electric cars or answer any questions about their displays they were presenting. So let's have a quick whip around. Great showing as usual from the Tesla guys. Here's some Model S's, previous version and current version, and Model X, a few more Model S's. Here we have a Hyundai Kona and the BMW i3, and then I think it's another Model X. If we jump over to the next lane, we had the blue Model X, then another Model S, then some interesting cars, the Holden Volt, a pair of them from 2010. They're plug-in hybrids, so interesting to see those at a show. Then we had another Model S. The front on this one's the current version. Another BMW i3. And another Model S, very popular, and a Nissan Leaf, the Hyundai Kona, this one actually gets used as an Uber, and the Hyundai Ioniq. So let's just whip around all the stalls. We had a solar stall, someone explaining the Queensland Electric Super Highway, had a Tritium charger stall, we had a Central Queensland stall, a few people who've converted their cars, and that purple car there's from Live by Nature, Drive by Nature, Outboard Motors, Malziona, and it's Betts Boats Electrics, Prohelion, EV, a different type of charger, still a Tritium brand though. Oz DIY, so we had Graham, Simone on that stall, and I never saw Graham stop to take a breath for nearly the whole day. And we had Les on the AEVA stall, and a couple of converted cars. That yellow one was really nice, and VW. We had bikes and bikes and bikes, electric bikes. And there was a Nissan Leaf there, and another commercial van based on the Nissan Leaf. More bikes, scooters, and more bikes. Bikes are very popular. Some tricycles. And electric scooters for kids and adults. There's a few people riding those around. We had this other bike that I've previously covered off on the channel before. We had the E-Motion Concepts delivery van. Interesting little thing. And we had the Flight School, which is like a surfboard with a hydrofoil underneath it. That was cool. So we had QLD Energy showing off their devices and charging equipment. We had another Kona and Renault Zoe, Delta Charger by EV Charging Solutions. A Hyundai stand with an Ioniq, and a silver Kona, which is the model I'm getting, and pretty much the same colour. And a Jaguar I-Pace. Then I got to meet Rado and Hannah again, who I've met a couple of times at EV events, and I recorded Rado having a chat to Jake, who uses that Kona as an Uber, and you can find a link to Rado's YouTube channel in the description below. Here I caught up with him and one of the other Tesla owners. What were the best things that you saw today? What were you most impressed with?
For me, it was good to go around, have a chat with the people that were doing the Renault, and also there's someone over there selling second-hand Nissan.
Oh yes.
Yeah, Nissan Leaf, and then also the van.
Yeah, I hadn't seen that van before.
26,000. It only has like 22,000 kilometers. An import from Japan, second-hand.
So is it a Leaf conversion?
No, it's built on the Leaf platform, but,
Yeah,
but
Leaf
it's
platform,
the bigger
but
one.
actual.
EV 2000 or something like that. Forgot the
There's quite a few
exact
of them in
name.
Queensland, and the number is growing.
Yeah.
Popular, even with a small range.
Yeah. How about yourself? What did you find the best?
I had a lot of opportunity to speak to people, and Ralph and Nicole, who are actually traveling the world. They've done a lot of traveling in Europe, now New Zealand, and now Australia. So we had a good chat with them, and the talks inside the building were interesting. So yeah, for those who have missed out, then maybe it was recorded by someone inside. Who knows? We'll find out after this event.
Yeah. Look, being one of my first EV events, like just the sheer number of EVs is actually impressive. I believe. Like the Tesla boys seem to have it all sort of well organised already, but like 4 Konas, like can't even. They're hard to even come by already, and there's four here, and an Ioniq, and a Renault Zoe, and Holden Volts. I haven't seen those before. What other ones were there?
Jaguar?
iPace, first year of iPace here.
And there's a scattering of like hybrids and stuff as well here and there. So, you know, I'm only new getting into it, but it's impressive to see like that there is people that do own them. Do you know what I mean? Because you only meet one person at a time sometimes, and to see this many, it's actually really impressive. And
It's a big step up to what it was last year. I know, Mark, you couldn't be here last year. Did you?
Well, I only really came on board this year, so that was one.
Last year it was modest, and it's every year from now on we'll see a big difference here.
I also felt that the people that were coming now, they really were there already having
ticking over in their mind.
ticking over, thinking gonna buy one, and they ask more precise questions, important questions to them. I had like 2 farmers also that were doing a lot of off-road, and they were wondering about battery off-road, they were wondering charging possibilities, and when they go more inland, what's the facility, so I was able to show them. And you really see them tick.
Excellent turnout, I thought.
It's all forwards and upwards from here.
Absolutely.
For this country as well.
Yeah. So hopefully, I mean, I mentioned it to you before, but we're gonna maybe start doing some stuff together. Hyundai versus Tesla. What do you reckon? grudge matches.
Efficiency wise, yes, of course.
So you start at the bottom of the mountain, and I'll start at the top, and we'll see. And I'll go down, and you go up, and we'll see who has the best efficiency.
Good one. I like that.
Well, that's it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to check out some of the other videos on my channel, and I'll catch you on the next one.